Yo, look at this very real X post from Dinesh D'Souza. I can't quite comment on Candace because it's quite obviously a freak show. Brother, this is a comment. You're doing a comment right here. You called it a freak show. But then look at this. It's like driving on the highway and seeing a farmer having sex with a sheep. Brother, isn't it kind of interesting that your first instinct is to go to bestiality, bud? Kind of says a little bit about you, D'Souza. Yo, who even says that, dude? Yo, whose grandfather is this? Somebody come get your man off of Twitter, dog. Dinesh D'Souza has been going quite hard in the paint for, let's just say, not America lately, and he's coming after Tucker as well. I wonder why. Here he says that Tucker is bad for MAGA. He's trying to rip MAGA apart. He's trying to rip MAGA apart generationally. Oh, is that so, D'Souza? Who do you guys think is more generationally relevant to the next generation of supposedly MAGA and or right-wing conservative or Republican voters? Is it Dinesh D'Souza? Are people lining up to listen to Dinesh D'Souza's podcast at the local college? Are they going to Turning Point events and rushing into the main hall so they can listen to Dinesh D'Souza speak? Or are they doing that for Tucker? I don't know his motives, but who can be blind to the effects of his actions, brother? We don't know your motives, dog. And while we're on the subject, remember a couple of years ago when you did that documentary, 50 Quadrillion Mules or whatever, and you spent 2 hours telling us about how there were all these ballots, but you named nobody, named no organization, proved absolutely nothing, charged every single one of us $20 to see it, and it was just you and your wife sitting in an X-Files room talking about things that couldn't be proven or said anything, and nothing ever happened, and it became absolutely nothing, but you got rich from it? That was sick, dude. So America. That was so awesome. That was sick when we all paid $20 for nothing. Sick room. X-Files. Sick. Look, I like Dinesh generally speaking, and I think some of his documentaries have been very good and very helpful. But I wholly reject this idea that all of a sudden these other people that have been doing all the great things for America that D'Souza has done, well, they're suddenly bad now because Dinesh disagrees with them on a very specific topic that happens to be very hotly contested. And Dinesh D'Souza gets to weigh in and determine who is right for the supposed movement, as if he has a better understanding or a closer finger to the pulse of what people are talking about. And moreover, why do all these people that have the same thing to say follow such a predictable path coming up and then with their ideas and then who they ultimately want to silence? How do we know what you're going to say before you say it?